In this video, I brought you the long probable questions from the Heritage Award for Board Exam 2078. Hi, I'm Sanjeev and you all are welcome to my channel. So, one frequently asked question in examination is from the story about love by Anton Chekhov. Question says, what kind of love experiences are suggested by Alyuhin in About Love? Long question, you know very well, it carries 10 marks. So what we need to include in the answer? So when you are answering this very question, you can start something like love as a great mystery, how love is a great mystery, and thereafter write 3 kinds of love experiences. Questions lay what kind of love experiences bhaneko cha. So answer ma you write 3 kinds of love experiences. You write about violent love. The love of here between Nicanor and Pelagia in this story is the example of violent love. Violent love bhaneko where 2 people love but still they quarrel, they fight. So exactly that is what you have. Similarly, you also write about materialistic love. Love between Alyuhin and a Russian girl when Alyuhin is studying in the university in Moscow, the capital city of Russia. Then he falls in love with a Russian girl. But does she really love him? Then the question is, she loves him for the sake of money. So यस्तो भौतिकवादी प्रेममा एकअर्कालाई प्रेम गरिन्छ पैसाका लागि, फाइदाका लागि. This is what you are going to write. And also, most importantly, in your answer, you include platonic love, or what we call the spiritual love, or true love. Alyuhin and Anna Alexeyevna, they love each other truly. Their love is not expressed. They don't have any profit motive, any selfish motive. So this is the true love. यी 3टा कुरालाई राखेर हजुरले आन्सरमा राख्नु पर्यो. एउटा त पहिलो कुरा त लभलाई एउटा ग्रेट मिस्ट्रीको रूपमा देखाइएको छ. You write about that things. The next thing, you write about violent love, materialistic love, and platonic love. यति गर्नुभयो भने your 10 marks can be done. It is not possible to elaborate all the answers in detail, so I'm trying just to go with the major points that you need to include in your answer. So यी देखाइएका कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ आन्सर्समा राख्नु होला. Likewise, next question is from the essay To Long-Term Problems, Too Many People, Too Few Trees by Moti Nishani. Question says, what are the 2 problems discussed by Moti Nishani in the essay? What are the causes, consequences, and remedies of both the problems? So, what are the 2 problems? Isko answer the title mein chai. Too many people stands for the problem of overpopulation. Too few trees refers to the problem of deforestation. यी 2टा problem को बारे Nishani has discussed भनेर you begin. And you can see the question is demanding 3 more things: causes, consequences, and remedies. So in another paragraph, you can talk about the causes of overpopulation. Likewise, you can talk about the consequences. Consequences भनेको effect of overpopulation. जस्तै यसैमा दिएको एउटा मात्र effect के छ भने because of overpopulation, there is deforestation. So overpopulation is the cause of deforestation. And what about the remedies or solution? Remedies or solution of overpopulation? के हुन सक्ला? What can be the remedies or solution of deforestation? Moti Nishani has talked about it. You can get the answer from the essay, and you please include these things in your answer. Likewise, third frequently asked questions in board examination is from the poem Traveling Through the Dark by William Stafford. The question says, Traveling Through the Dark dramatizes 2 systems or 2 realities of life. Full stop, there should be explained. So your question ko answer ma hamle ke lekhne bhanda, in fact this question is a kind of thematic question. It is demanding the theme. So your 2 system, 2 realities bhaneke, it is 2 systems or 2 realities of life bhaneke, they are the 2 faculties of our mind, that is duty and emotion. So यो कविताको क्वेशन्सलाई सजिलो भाषामा भन्ने भने, how does this poem show the mental conflict between duty and emotion? You focus on this. यसै कुरामा हजुरले अगाडि राखेर यही कुरालाई अगाडि राख्दै आन्सर लेख्नुहोस् कि हाउ डज दिस पोएम प्रोजेक्ट द मेन्टल कन्फ्लिक्ट बिट्विन ड्युटी एन्ड इमोसन. सो लाइक त्यो कवितामा द स्पिकर इज ट्राभलिङ एज अ ट्राभलर. His duty, okay, when he sees the deer on the road, his duty urges him to push the deer, the dead deer, the doe, the female deer, out of the road. But when he touches the belly, he realizes that the fawn inside the belly is still alive. And now, for his sentiments, for that very unborn fawn, he cannot push the deer out of the road. After all, how can he push the deer into the river when the baby is still alive? So speaker now cannot decide what to do and what not to do. यही कुरामा राखेर you compose your answer र यो कविताको अन्तिमतिर is this mental conflict resolved or not? यसको रिजल्भ छ. कविताको अन्तिममा speaker pushes the deer out of the river, out of the road into the river and continues his journey. यो भनेको it is the victory of duty over emotion. So कविताको अन्तिममा even the conflict between duty and emotion is resolved. Resolved को मतलब त्यो अब द्वन्द्व अलिक छैन, द्वन्द्व अन्त्य भएको छ. So it also has a moral lesson. You can link it also with the moral lesson suggesting that we should listen to our duty rather than our emotion. Okay. Next question is very, very important. In fact, out of all the essays, I would call this question the most important. From the essay, A Child is Born. What differences does the writer, German Greed, show between a traditional society and a modern society in matters of pregnancy, childbirth, and child rearing? जहिले पनि क्वेशन पढ्दा ध्यान दिएर पढ्नु होला. क्वेशनमै लगभग आन्सर हुन्छ नै. यो क्वेशन्स पनि ध्यान दिएर हेर्नुहोस्. प्रश्न के भनेको छ भने द राइटर सोज द डिफरेन्स बिट्विन अ ट्रेडिसनल सोसाइटी एन्ड अ मोडर्न सोसाइटी इन 3 issues. Number 1, pregnancy. Another issue is childbirth, child rearing. अब this essay is quite long. सबै भने पनि त it will take time. So shortcut मा केही point का कुरा गरौँ. So in pregnancy, we can see, traditional society celebrates pregnancy. It's a matter of celebration. But no such celebration is there in modern society. Likewise, in a traditional society, a pregnant lady has to observe different socio-cultural taboos. Taboos को मतलब हो restrictions. जस्तै हाम्रोतिर पनि छ नि कि if a lady is pregnant after certain months of pregnancy, she is not supposed to visit the temple. यस्ता socio-cultural taboos follow गर्नुपर्छ यहाँ. यो traditional society तिर भने modern society मा such socio-cultural taboos are not followed. Like a pregnant lady in a traditional society does not have any anxiety of childbirth. बच्चा पाइहालिन्छ नि भन्ने हुन्छ अरे भने in a modern society where a pregnant lady visits the hospital, keeps the record of her pregnancy, who understands about the complexity of pregnancy, she suffers from the anxiety of childbirth. You can write about it, and there are other things too you need to include. Likewise, childbirth ko kura garda in traditional society, family members are present when a child is delivered. In modern society, generally childbirth is unattended. Mother-infant mortality rate, that is death rate, is high in traditional society, whereas it is low in modern society. Similarly, in a traditional society, childbirth is very important किनकि जबसम्म एउटा लेडिजले बच्चा पाउनुहुन्न तबसम्म उहाँलाई परिवारको हिस्साको रूपमा समाजले स्वीकार्दैन. She is not accepted as the new member of her new family. Therefore, childbirth is very, very important. Other points you can write yourself. And regarding child rearing is the process of growing up a child. बच्चा हुर्काउँदै गर्दा अब in traditional society there is joint family भने in modern society there is a nuclear family. A joint family मा बच्चा कसरी हुर्किन्छन्? सबै फ्यामिलीसँग मिलेर हुर्किन्छन्, काका, हजुरबुवा, बुवा, मम्मी. त्यो अर्थमा traditional society मा there is the emotional attachment of the child with all the family members, whereas in nuclear family child is more attached to its parents and less attached to other family members. Likewise, in a traditional society, a child grows up playing with natural objects as toys. हामी पनि कसरी खेल्थ्यौं? त्यही ढुङ्गा सुङ्गालाई यसो मान्थ्यौं, यसो ढुङ्गा हिर्काउँथ्यौं, बन्दुकका गोली त्यही हुन्थे, भाटा लिन्थ्यौं, त्यही नै हाम्रो बन्दुक हुन्थ्यो. And a child grows up playing with those things outdoor. In modern society, a child grows up playing with the artificial toys indoors. So these are the things you please mention in your answer. And next question says, what does the narrator kill the, that is why, it is what, I'm sorry for the typing error, it is why does the narrator kill the old man? Would you call the narrator mad? Give reasons for your answer from Edgar Allan Poe's story, The Telltale Heart. So पहिलो question कुरा गरौँ, why does the narrator kill the old man? He kills the old man for money? No. Does he kill the old man because old man is bad or, unkind or cruel? No. He kills the old man because of the pale blue eye of that old man. यो जो नीलो नीलो आँखा पिक्चरमा पनि हेर्नुस्, यस्तै यस्तै आँखा छ अरे एउटा, and it is something that the narrator cannot tolerate. यो आँखालाई सहन नसकेपछि one day he makes up his plan, he makes up his mind to kill the master. That's the reason. Now, second question is, would you call the narrator mad? So when we analyze the image of the narrator, when we analyze his behavior throughout the story, it appears that he is not mentally normal. Okay, and for that we have some textual evidences that are proof गर्नुस्, यति मात्र नलेख्नुस्. A good answer is one which is well backed up by textual evidences. So यसको लागि you can talk about the narrator's claim of acute sense of hearing. भन्छ नि कि he can hear the sound from the heaven, from the hell, from the earth. स्वर्गको आवाज बस कहाँ कसैले सुन्न सक्छ? A person who makes such claim is obviously mad. Likewise, he kills the master for the pale blue eye. Okay, is this a good reason? Oh, this reason itself suggests his image as a madman. यो भनेपछि कस्तो भने कसैको कपाल कालो छ भनेर मारे भन्नु, कसैको नाक लाम्चो छ भनेर मार्नु भन्नु, कसैको कपाल घुम्रिएको छ भनेर मारे भने त्यस्तो कुरा गर्ने मान्छे is obviously mad. Likewise, look at his plan. He visits his master 7 nights continuously, but he does not kill his master because he cannot see the pale blue of his master. Situation favorable थियो नि, master सुतिरहेका थिए. He could have killed his master easily. तर नमारिकन फर्क्यो किनकि master is asleep with his eyes closed. यो अलिकति प्लान सुन्दा पनि नर्मल प्लान छैन. त्यसकारण यसको आधारमा पनि हामी भन्न सक्छौं कि he is mad. Likewise, the narrator has extreme passions. Passions राम्रो हो, but extreme passions is the symptom of madness. कथा सम्झियौ त, त्यो ढोका खोलेपछि त्यो ढोकाबाट आफ्नो टाउको छिराउन पनि it takes him 1 whole hour to get his head in through the opening of the door. That's extreme passions. Okay, not only extreme passions, the narrator also has extreme cruelty. Remember when he kills the old man, then he dismembers the corpse. Dismembers the corpse को मतलब हो त्यो लासलाई टुक्रा 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 पार्न सक्छ. त्यस्तो क्रुएल्टी छ. त्यो अर्थमा he is mad. And when he's talking to the policemen are, confident. They don't have any doubt upon the narrator. But despite this, कथाको अन्तिममा he confesses his crime. He tells the policeman, "Hey villain, ल मैले नै मारेको, निकाल यो तख्ता यही मुनि राखेको छु बुढोलाई." This is something sudden and unexpected. A normal man in that situation would not have confessed his crime, therefore he is mad. And finally, the last question is from the story Hansel and Gretel. It's very simple. Summarize this story in Hansel and Gretel in your own words. Hansel and Gretel कथा हामीले सुनेकै छौं. Brother and sister, परिवारमा actually famine, भोकमरी, starvation. Parents have a plan to leave the children in the forest. यही कुरा लेख्नुस्. Children also have a plan, but पहिलोचोटि त प्लानले काम गर्छ when Hansel drops the pebbles on the way, and following which they can return home. But next time it does not work, and finally where they end up while roaming in the forest, they end up in the witch house, and they are trapped in the witch house. And finally, Gretel makes the witch a fool. She kills Gretel. She kills the witch. I'm sorry, and she frees her brother Hansel. And thereafter, they finally return home. So, यही कुरालाई summarize. So, just put the summary. This brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you want me to make the solution of short probable questions from the heritage of words, do let me know that through the comment section.